Hi, I'm so sorry that I didn't post this video yet. So I'm just going to have to try and redo the one that I wanted to do. No, that's not it. No. I think it was Jori Holidays. So, I'm just gonna redo it. So here we go. The front door at the West household slammed open. Tori knew right then and there that her lovely wife had just arrived in a very awful mood. Another day, Jade snarled. Another reason to fucking hate people. Hi to you too, baby, Jori greeted with an eye roll while carving a jack-o'-lantern. You're home early, rough day. Rough doesn't even begin to describe my time at the set, Vega, Jade hissed, opening up the fridge to get something to drink. Finally, setting on some Wahoo punch. Why am I surrounded by morons? If I wasn't the lighting, it was the makeup, and if it wasn't the makeup, it was the actors forgetting their lines, and if it wasn't that, it was complaint after complaint from the studio demanding I tone down the gore of my last project. Why did they ask you to get rid of it? My dear, naive Vega, she chuckled sarcastically. They didn't ask for anything. Oh no, they demanded that I scrapped some very crucial screens with the owls pecking out the eyes of some assholes. Like, what the hell? Do they even have any idea how fucking important this is to me? Is to the storyline? It's an island filled with unimaginable horrors. You don't say. Don't be a smartass with me, Tor, Jade growled. I already have a bunch of incompetent guys in suits breathing down my neck. I don't need my own wife causing me any more grief. Son of a bitch. Okay, sorry. A bunch of incomplete guys in suits who are breathing down my neck. I don't need my own wife causing me any more grief on this never-ending nightmare of a day. Okay, Tori chuckled. Sorry. I just couldn't resist. Couldn't resist what? Pointing out how my darling wife is the queen of horror. Give me a minute, sorry. Okay. Exactly, from the goth boom, at least you get it. Exactly. The former goth boomed. At least you get it. Everything that is moving in this island from hell wants to kill you, but no. They're afraid that if anyone sees that kind of stuff, they would be afraid of birds for the rest of their lives. You can't deny that's a pretty valid reason. Oh, Bite Me, Vega, Jade snarled. It's horror. It's a horror movie. There we go. Okay. Oh, Bite Me, Vega, Jade snapped. It's a horror movie. The whole point of seeing one is to get some adrenaline while getting scared. Yes, keyword being scared, Tori pointed out, not traumatized for life. Baby. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course, she snapped. But come on, Jade, you have a limit to your scariness. Otherwise, you'll be giving a lot of people nightmares for years to come. And that's bad because, you're impossible. That's why you married me, Jade said cheekily. And trust me, Vega, if I wasn't allowed to use my full creative genius, my work you've seen would be 1,000 times gorier. Yeah, seems like Jade. How much gorier could things get in your movies? Tori gasped. Scratch that. I'd rather not know. Suit yourself. The Thaspen chuckled. And don't act so surprised for the chiz sake, Vega. You know me. I watched Alfred's Hitchcock's The Birds when I was a kid as a bedtime movie. You didn't see me freezing up in terror at the sight of crows or pigeons or whatever. I have some memories of watching that with you when we first started going out, Tori said. That one weekend when you wanted to toughen up on horror movies, remember that? Good times, Jade said fondly. We should definitely do that again. Let's not. Oh, I'm so sorry for bringing up this now. If you are a homophobe or don't like gay shit, then get off this profile right now. There's gonna be a whole lot of gay shit. Okay. I'm so sorry for bringing that up so late in the thingy-majiggy. Or, like, episode. That's what I'm gonna call it right now. Okay. Let's not. Are you sure, she asked? I seem to recall you loving what we did after we had enough scariness for the afternoon. How is that? We always end up naked in bed after a horror movie. Are you complaining? No, just wondering. It is one of life's greatest mysteries, Jade shrugged. So, what do you say? Fine, but I get to pick the movies. You better pick some of the movies I made, Vega. Only if you hold me and don't tease me every time. Tease me at every chance you get. Why don't you ask me to wear a bunny suit while I disintegrate you with our song? You had that dream too? I'll hold you, Vega, Jade compromised, because that's one of the perks with watching horror movies with you. What about the teasing? I'll keep it to a minimum. Take it or leave it. How about this, Tori suggested? If you don't tease me while I scream during our scare-a-thon, I'll make it worth your while when we go to bed. What do you have in mind? Wouldn't you like to know? You're a sneaky one, Vega, Jade smirked. I like that in a woman. And since you never disappoint during our alone time, all I can say is deal. Okay. I knew you would see it my way, Tori said mischievously. So you better have the energy. Don't I always? Okay, point taken. The Latina grinned. Wait, Tori is a Latina? Damn, I never knew that. Going back to your day, Jade, I'm going to take a gander here and assume you scared everyone on set. They ran out of the studio screaming, and that's why you're home early. No. Then, those guys in suits shut down the production of the film until I learned to control my rage. Jade snapped, then they added insult to my injury by banning me from going to the studio's Halloween party. You never go to those, Tori said while trying to give a pumpkin a cracked smile. You dislike those gatherings because you hate people. Not the point, Jade snapped. I'd rather like having the option of choosing not to go instead of being told I can't go. But that's nothing to compared me to the fact that I have anger issues. Me, your lovely wife who wouldn't even frighten a fly, let alone a bunch of people or the test audience of the, I could use some backup from you right now, Vega. Tori on her part was biting her lower lip, trying to not to laugh because she knew if she did, her wife would kill her. But then Jade said she wouldn't scare a fly. That was done when the Latina was about to burst. Sure, baby, Tori let out a snort. Whatever you say, you wouldn't scare. No, sorry. You can't even finish that. The Latina put the knife down before she started snickering, which slowly evolved into some giggles, and then from there, laughter is so loud on her wife's nerves. You suck, Vega. I'm sorry, Jade, Tori said between laughs. I may not always get your fascination with everything dark and creepy, but I came to accept that is a part of what makes you uniquely wonderful, and I wouldn't have it any other way. You're a big dork, you know that? The biggest dork. The biggest, Tori teased. And and I know you wouldn't want me any other way. That is why you married me in the first place. Very true, her spouse rubbed her chin, and I would love to have more mischievous you around. It would no doubt spice things up in our marriage after all. Then you're in luck, Tori proclaimed dramatically. I bought you some tobacco sauce. You're a laugh riot, Vega. I know, that's why we're together till death us do part. The second biggest decision I've ever made. What was the first? Deciding to let you in my life. Oh, tell anyone I said that. I'm cutting your hair in your sleep. And now the moment's gone. Tori rolled her eyes. Must you always do that? Only when you're about to become all sunshine and lollipops, Jade teased. I already have work with Cat every day. I don't need more excessive happiness when I get home, or else I'll explode. Aren't you exaggerating a bit? A little bit. She wanted to make everything around the set pink. Pink? Yes, pink, she snarled. The studio hired her to do the actor's makeup and everything, and every time there's a horror scene, she decides to help by doing some lame-ass joke or bring out something happy, some happy colors to liven things up. I keep telling her that's a horror film, and I keep telling her it's a horror film and that the atmosphere is supposed to be dark and gloomy, but she doesn't seem to get that. After today, I fucking hate pink even more than I did before. I swear I hate the next person who brings something pink into this house will suffer my wrath. Aren't you being a little overdramatic? No, Vega, Jade growled. Overdramatic would have been murdering Cat on the spot. But the reason I haven't killed her and disposed of the corpse is because I didn't want to be apart from you if I get caught. It would have been such a sweet comment if committing a crime wouldn't have been part of the sentence, Tori said dryly. Now please be quiet. I'm trying to concentrate on the jack-o'-lanterns just right. How long have you been trying to put a face on that pumpkin? Since noon? Sorry, that wasn't supposed to be a question. Since noon? You're kidding me, right? Jade replied. It's almost 7 o'clock. You're telling me that you have been trying to put a face on this pumpkin all this time? Well, this isn't exactly my first try, Tori admitted, reluctantly, but in my defense, I didn't think it would be so hard. Not your first, Vega? What are you getting at? I'll only tell you, but only if you promise not to make a big deal out of this. Oh, this ought to be good, Jade smirked. I'm all ears. She made a follow me gesture as she got up from the chair and walked out of the kitchen and into the backyard. Jade not far behind. Once Tori opened the back door of their house, Jade's jaw dropped. Ugh. Okay. Wait. Oh, never mind. Okay, only a few paragraphs. Oh god. Holy shit, Vega. You promised you wouldn't make a big deal. No, I said that I was all ears. I probably shouldn't have said I would be alive too, because this is a graveyard. True, Jade's words are words all over the backyard where the corpses of pumpkins were from different sizes and shapes, from some with faces that would be the beast of describing as horribly as pumpkins mishappen. Well, if not agonizing pain of pumpkins had the ability to do such a thing. So I'm gonna stop there for today because my voice really hurts, and well, I'm going to post this one right now, and then tomorrow morning, right when I wake up, which is usually around 6 a.m., I'm going to post something because I can't post anything tonight. So yeah, I'm going to be posting the rest of the story tomorrow. Hopefully my voice feels better. So I'll leave it like that for now. Bye.